All right, question 17. Question 17, you are given a graph. You are given the y-intercept, and you are going to find out the equation of this function. So this is a polynomial function. And if you look at it, it is going to be a negative polynomial function with a degree that is an even number, okay? Because it starts low and it ends low. So that gives us the idea that it must be a negative, and the overall degree must be even. Okay. Now the key to finding this equation is that do you know how to interpret the roots? Do you know how to interpret the behavior of the graph right at the roots? Okay, so we have a few roots right here. We have a root right here at 4. We have a root right here at 1, and we have a root here at 2. Now the key term to speak here is the word multiplicity. Do you know the idea of multiplicity? Okay, like when you see a graph that's bouncing, okay, with a little sharp V, that kind of turn, that is telling you the multiplicity is 2. If it's passing through, like just normal, okay, passing straight through, then the multiplicity is equal to 1. And so at x equals to -1, the multiplicity is 1. Okay, so now let me just pause a moment and write something down. So x plus 4 is to the second power, and x plus 1 is to the first power. Okay, so if the root is -4, then the factor is x equals to is x plus 4, because when x is -4, the whole thing goes 0. Okay, so that's why it looks like if it's it looks like it is opposite. Okay, but it's not really opposite. It's just that the meaning of it, f of -4 should be 0. Okay, and the reason why it's 0 is because x plus 4 would give you 0. All right, and then the last root, we have a root at x equals to 2, and this behavior shows you that the multiplicity is 3. Okay, and so we have x minus 2 to the third power. Now, just to double check that you are absolutely correct, you can look at the degree. So from here we have x squared times x, which would give you x cubed, and then you have another x cubed right here that should give you x to the 6th power. So you do have an even number for the highest degree, and that's why we can say that this is our equation. Okay, negative parentheses x plus 4 square x plus 1 times x minus 2 cube. The order doesn't matter because they're multiplying, so the order is not going to matter much as long as you have the correct exponents, have the correct factor, and you have the correct sign. However, we're missing one thing though. The thing is, what's the a value? Okay, we have the roots, but there's an a value that's missing, and this is the reason why we're given the y-intercept. So we're saying, oh yeah, f of 0 is equal to 6. What's f of 0? Oh, yeah, go ahead and put put a 0 for all the x's. Okay, so that should equal to 6. So you have negative a, 4 squared is 16 times 1 times -2 cube, which is -8. So don't forget the negative. The negative and negative will become positive. So you can go ahead, divide the 16 and h to the other side. So a is equal to 6 over 16 times 8. I'm not multiplying them together because I can simplify them. So I have these numbers. And I guess that's as much as I could simplify them. So A is equal to 3 over 64. Let me make sure that everything is correct. 1 negative h, yes. Okay, so A is equal to 3 over 64. So 3 over 64 is the A value. And now you have the complete polynomial. Okay. So make sure you don't forget the A. The reason why we have to account for the A is because it's not something that it's clearly shown from the graph. It's not like the roots that you can tell explicitly. And we would need to, we cannot assume that it's equal to 1 because nobody's set is equal to 1. So we would just have to come up with a variable A, find out the value of A so that we can give you the complete equation. Okay.